Welcome back, model fanatics. We're going to continue on with our build of the Zvezda Soviet 1/72nd scale Mi-24A HIND helicopter. I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to show some assembly tonight on some of these pieces. It's going to be a pretty easy build tonight, as you can tell from the diagram. We got the engines on last night, so we got these support brackets we need to do and get those on there, and we've got another piece here that's going to go inside, and then we're going to work on the, looks like it's the outer door, I believe, for this. We're going to do the variant 1 or version 1 here, where the doors are going to be open so we can see in instead of the doors shut on here. And we got another version 1 here that we're going to do. And this is probably, we're going to get to hopefully this point tonight where we're buttoning this up here and getting these pieces on. So without further ado, we'll get rocking and rolling here. Alright, I went ahead and got the pieces airbrushed that we're going to be working on tonight. Got those airbrushed, so we'll get those snipped off here in a second. We got those support pieces painted our duck egg blue. I still got to touch this up. I believe it's either black or silver. I can't remember the tops of these and what they're supposed to be, but we'll get it squared away. And we got this other piece here painted up, and then I flip this around and we got this piece painted as well. So I think I just got one more here to show you. I guess piece here is one that we're going to be working on tonight as well. So got those all painted up. We'll get them snipped and then we'll start our assembly. Okay guys, got all the pieces snapped off the sprue, and we're getting ready to do some assembly, so let's get to it here. Got some framing pieces for the doors we're gonna get built here, handles and doors, so we're gonna start out with those. So I'm gonna move these off to the side for a second here, and this is what we're gonna be working on. These pieces right here. There's a couple small door handles, if you guys can see them, but they're right there. They're going to be interesting to put together, so let's get on it. Handy dandy little knife out. Trim off some of the excess. Get a little Tamiya extra thin cement out, and we'll start. Really make sure that this bottom's cleaned off really good, because that's gotta sit flush on that door. Just going over it one more time, because it looks like I still got some raised detail there. Make sure we get it all. All right. Go ahead and get that piece on there. Try to orientate it properly. Let's go ahead and use our tweezers while I make it any more difficult than we need to. I think if I have that on the right way, I do. Alright, there we go. With a little cement. Hopefully my big fat head wasn't in the way. Now the fun part. These little tiny stinking door handles. I don't know if you guys can see those on the tweezers or not. It'd be kind of hard to focus, but this little tiny door handle right there, that's going on next. just a little bit. Seal that up. Just gonna make sure that I'm gonna use my knife. There we go. That glue will dry, so we got that door piece done. Move that off to the side while we're waiting for everything to dry. We're just putting the glass in these. Should just drop right in there. Fit pretty good. Yep, they sure do. Just make sure you get your excess plastic shaved off of there just in case. Got them both in there. Gonna use just a little bit of extra thin. Alrighty. That one's done. And we're back to this one again. Yay. Make sure we get it cleaned off again. There's some alrighty. Same thing as last time. We'll get our tweezers on there. Lined up. Hit her up with some. I think I had enough on there. There we go. Let's see, where did that other door handle go? I think it's right here. Here we go. Shnikes. Gotta be careful. Put our little teeny tiny door handle on there. Alrighty. We'll set that aside, let that dry. And we'll do our other windows. I think I got a little bit of excess plastic on there, I think. Yeah, just had a little bit. That's all right. One in. Clear off the plastic. Put number 2 in. Oh, I think I got it upside down. Yep. But the right way. It's got a beveled edge on it that fits right perfectly inside the frame. So you got to make sure you have it facing the right way. Oop, I think I scratched up some paint. It's all right. We can touch that up. Not a big deal. Perfect. Alrighty. Those are done. Now while those are drying, I think we're going to bring back our part from last night. We got completed, and it looks like we have a couple more brackets slash braces we've got to put on this one. So without further ado, we shall do that. And this has got a little mount right there. That should just lock right into place just like that. Hit that up with some glue. Swing around to the other side. Oops. Let's try our tweezers. That might make it a little bit easier. If I can do it right here, it would be wonderful. Well, this one's being a bearer of bad news here. All right, I don't think the tweezers are gonna work. I think we're just gonna have to sit her up in there, hit it with some glue. I guess now we can try the tweezers. We got some glue down. All right, there we go. Now we're cooking with some bacon here, people. All right, so you can see there we got the little brackets on there. We should be good to go there. And it looks like I missed one piece here that goes inside here. I'm guessing it's supposed to be the seat. So I'm gonna find that. Okay, found that piece, and hold it up here for you. It's supposed to be like a seat or something that's supposed to go in here. So I kind of made it, if you guys can see it well, not well, but kind of made it the cloth, but I put like, it's been worn down on there. If you guys can see that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it inside there and get it glued in. Guys, I could not get that to go in the easy way, so I had to break it in half, and I was able to get it in there finally. So that's in there. I'll move that out of the way for a second, and we're going to continue on with our assembly here. Now, we're doing the version 1, so I'm going to go ahead and get the windows cut out for in here. I forgot to do that, so I'll be right back as soon as I'm done with that. Alrighty, got those out. I'm going to go ahead and put them in there, and we'll get them glued in. Should be the same. They got that beveled edge, and they should slide right in there. I'm really impressed with how easy those just fit in there. As long as you get them trimmed up, they fit in there pretty darn simple. And just hit the corner with a little bit of the glue, and they're glued in there. That's good. All right, move that one out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and do the other one since we got the stuff out for it. So like I said, you just kind of throw them in there, make sure you got the beveled edge down, and they'll slide right in there. Of course, they say that, and that one's going to be a little bit of a booger. It's all right. We'll get a little bit of glue in there. I think that was a little too much, but I think we'll be all right. All right, got the glue in there on those two pieces. And our next step, it looks like, got to get this piece here. That one there, right there. So I'm going to make sure I got it all nice and cleaned off before we stick her on there. I want it to fit nice and easy inside. It looks like it's going to fit in just like that. Perfect. To Maya, extra thin in there. Make sure we get that glued nice and good. Don't want it coming out on me. All right, that part's done. Let's see. Now, there's a step on here. Let me show you. That when you're doing your variant, step 1 here, if you can see it, it's having you notch out. It says cut. Does that mean cut in between those two spots or not? Not really sure. Alrighty, well, I guess we'll get it figured out here. Oh, there we go. It's on the inside. It's telling you to cut. You guys can see it. I'll try to hold it. There's two little spots right here. It's telling you to cut, so I'm not quite sure what exactly they want you to do, but I'm going to go ahead and cut in between. Oh, that's what I did. Just cut out in between the two little notches there. I'm going to do the same for this here. I'm assuming that's what they want us to do. Having not built this one before, I'm not really sure, so if I'm making a mistake, there's nothing little putty won't fix. Putty a little extra time, so we'll just knock that piece out. we'll hit that with some sandpaper. So since we're not worrying about this or this part, so let's see, what do we got here? Got a couple. We're gonna work on this piece here right now. We're gonna get this assembled, and then we'll work on getting this all housed together, and then we'll call it good for this video. So let me get working on that. Him up there, get him right there, and life is good. I gotta move that one back because it fell off. All right, just a little bit of glue there. I think we knocked glue off. All right, I'm gonna call that one good. They almost like little shocks on there. So maybe they're oh, what are those things called? Gas hinges to raise and lower whatever this piece is. So we'll move that out of the way. Flip this upside down. And it looks like, where's that piece at? This piece here is gonna go, looks like it's supposed to fit nice and snug. All right, I think I got it figured out. It actually fits pretty well in the slots that it's designed for. So once you get it in there, it fits pretty good. We're still gonna throw some cement on there, obviously, because I'm assuming this is the front wheel bay. All right, that's on there now. I believe we're gonna do this piece here. Let me move this out of the way for a second. These two pieces combine together, and there's a little piece that's raised right here that's gonna fit right there. That fits right here, so you gotta have it orientated right. All right, as you can see, you just gotta get it lined up good in there. Get it up with some extra thin. I guess we'll get up here too. Looks like it touches pretty good there, just for that extra bond. All right, we got that piece. And this piece here then is gonna go on the back, fit right on the back. So, make sure I got this right. That was kind of a booger to get on there, that's why I did it off camera. So as you can see, I got it on there. I think that's what that's supposed to look like. I hope, at least. I guess we'll find out. So as you can see, I'll get you a good side view here, how that piece is supposed to look. Alrighty, I'm going to set that off to the side for a second. We're ready to join this one. And this one. Yeah, we're gonna have some major sanding work to do here, but we're gonna go ahead and get this glued up. Good squeeze. I don't know if my clamps, these are good investment here, these clamps. Yeah, they're just not going to fit on this section. So I guess if that doesn't work, if you don't have big enough clamps, I've seen a couple guys take some masking tape and they'll actually tape across just to make sure. I mean, it's already starting to come apart on me a little bit there. Set that down for a second. I want to make sure you get that lined up pretty good. And just take some tape right across. Alrighty, then we're gonna go ahead, finish gluing up here. If this were a bigger model, I'd probably use some contact, like the Revel contact cement, but it's not that bad. So use my clamps, clamp that bad boy shut. Come up top side here. some more glue down. And it looks like we got a little bit of a mismatch up here, so let's see what we got going on. This looks like it's going to need to be squeezed a little bit tighter. Not sure what the issue is. I'll be right back once I get it figured out. Okay, I think I'm getting it figured out. I don't want to take my clamps off, but there was a little piece that was sticking up just enough that it was keeping this part separated. So I went ahead and I'm clamping it shut, and I got the glue on there drying. Hopefully it'll dry pretty quick. And then I'm going to move up to this front well. We're going to see if we can get this front part to be able to shut properly. That ain't going to work. I'm going to have to tape this one. With some glue here. Probably gonna have to tape this one shut. All right, so got our clamps on, got our tape on, just to make sure we got a good fit with everything. Get some glue around some areas that we hadn't got yet, just to make sure. I like to use a generous amount of glue on mine just to make sure it fits, but hopefully this will all hold. But this is what we got for tonight, fellas. This is it. So I'm gonna call the episode good here for tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way when I post the next video of this, you guys will be first up to view it. And if you wouldn't mind, leave me some comments, give me some suggestions, maybe how I can do this better. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks again for watching.